Hi, gang. How are you? I just got home from work, and let's see. I am here. I'm wearing a Sergeant Tank shirt, giving Bolo a couple of treats. Just took him for a walk, and his buddy Molly came along with him. It's Mobb Guppy, where the Guppy is the mob. If you haven't liked the Mobb Guppy page, well, this is your time. This is your time to do so. Hey, Jeff with Valley Fish. How are you? First in the house. And I really appreciate it. Okay, Bolo. And yeah, going from there. So I got to do a couple of things. Feed my fish here in a little bit. I fed my guppies already twice today. I'll feed them for a third time. And I'm on Baltic Sea Guppies. Good evening. What time is it in the Baltics? It's okay. It's English is your second language. If you make a mistake, I'm fine with it. I doesn't bother me a bit. Logan, what's up? Ambus Aquatics. So I figured I'd come on and say hi. 3 here. Need some thumbs up, my friends. It's helpful. I'm enjoying, by the way, I'm drinking not booze, but sparkling ice. All right, so it's at 10:20 at night, and in beautiful Estonia or Latvia, I can't remember. Water changes and a new box of fish. There you go. What'd you receive, Logan? What did you receive? Ah. So it's I'm still like waiting for my how long am I gonna have to wait for my money to come in from the feds? They've approved me to do this. I it's just I guess it would be it's about 11, 12 days in. Ian Atkins, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Welcome to the Mobb Guppy live stream. Love our new subscribers and people that are part of the Mobb Guppy Nation. Welcome to the mob. Yeah, so I'm like going, okay, this money would be really helpful if it arrived right now. It would be nice and helpful so I can get this floor done and get everything in place, but not quite yet. And so I just looked at the bank and yeah, not good. I am well. So let's see. Albino Aeneas corridoras, gold zebra loaches, balloon electric blue rams, some really nice cardinal tetras. There you go. I don't know. It's I had moved and I paid last year. So I did my taxes late, well, before they were due. I filed like at the end of June, and it was not accepting my information. I guess it takes a while to get through. So they finally accepted the information of my new bank, even though they sent me a refund, to my new bank from this year's taxes. They weren't seeing this year's taxes; they were only seeing last year's taxes. I don't get it. Chewy. Hey, you know what? My Amica Splendens are doing well. They have a big thing of yellow squash. They're going nuts over. No babies yet, but I've got 2 giant females. My one Amica Splendid female who gave birth, and the fish died, or the babies died. They were like stillborn. They were not well when they're born. My belief is that they were born early. I don't know. That's my guess. So I'm looking here and I'm waiting for for this thing to go from there. Yeah, Logan, I did, and they approved me. I entered my bank. It just says I looked on like on Monday, and they said it's still on the way. So I can look again right now just out of grins and see if they give me an exact time of when I'm expecting the money. Be really nice to get it. I could use it now. And because I gotta get this flooring done, I'm like waiting to get this get this thing in. So let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. Okay, date of birth. My address. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, let's see here. You are eligible for the payment. Once we have your payment date, we will update this page. Great. Really nice if I got it like right now. So I was told that, I know we need this fish room extension underway. Yeah, Chewy, you're right about the rhinos. They've been difficult to breed. A lot of the problem with the rhinos is that they were bringing them in, especially the northern white rhino, and they were already, the population was very old, and they were having to do some stuff. Bolo, what? I just took him for a big walk where one of the neighbor dogs was following him around, and he's got water. He's gotten treats. He's taken his heart medicine. I don't know what else I have to do there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch up with Doug Gray on text. I don't know if I can hit 90, but the idea of being at the 50, 60 level, yeah, I think and he has a lot of 5 gallons. I just don't see myself doing 5.5 gallons. There are more rhinos in captivity than in Tanzania. Yeah, my guess is not a surprise. Not a surprise. And the northern white rhino, yeah, is for intents and purposes extinct, but it's a subspecies of the white rhino. And so technically they can breed the remaining northern white into some white. It's what they did with the Florida panther in Florida, which was down to dangerously, it's a subspecies of the cougar. Bolo, what? You want to be picked up? Come on. Oh, now he went over and laid down. Okay, here he comes. My dog is immensely spoiled, if you haven't figured that out yet. Yeah, it's I run, or I'm a co-founder of the California Condor Recovery page on Facebook. It's a group, and it has a lot of scientists from the condor thing involved. It's kind of cool, and I appreciate. The other animal I really like for a North American animal is the black-footed ferret. What, Bolo? I'm gonna have to get him a treat. Hold on. Hold on. Say hi, everybody who hasn't said hi yet. Yeah, all right, I'm coming. All right, I'm back. The world's most Yeah, but the deal is about the killer whales. That could be just a guy. There's plenty of them. Not that that population has grown, and it could be a bachelor pod, as they would do it, because I don't think they necessarily keep all the stuff. You don't do anything smaller than 20s? Yeah, a lot of the Guppy guys, Doug Gray being one of them, and it's just they like that 5.5 gallon, and it's because they're able to make sure the babies get fed really well, and that they don't have to extend a lot of energy. Oh, there's only 5 in the pod. Yeah, I've been watching Shark Week. You know what I don't like? I don't like Bob the Shark. Bob the Shark tells nothing but puns, bad puns, like it's written by a 20-year-old who just took a creative writing class at college. I mean, it's bad. It's bad writing. I like a pun, but there's a real reason why there's not, Zanzibar, the pun comic. It's because, yeah, they're fun every once in a while, but you overdo with them. Yeah, there just is not a great deal of love for pun comics. It's yep. So Bolo now, yeah. Here's the deal. Bolo wanted to eat, but he wanted to eat on his terms. By the way, race populations are discussed at the oldest aquarium association in the U.S. What's that one, Chewy? I probably should know, but I don't. I probably should join it. I'm all about. I'm going to tell you something that I did that was kind of a mistake. Oh, the American Killifish Association. I'm a member of the American Live Bearer Association, and I don't get a lot of use out of it. I just don't. Um, one of the problems with these groups that you join online is that once you download their information, they do not have like Zoom meetups, which would make all the sense in the world. With people talking about their guppies and stuff like that. That's sort of what we do here. But with these fish groups, that's really would be really a cool thing to go do. You're original member of the LA. Um, my deal with it is I just don't get a lot out of it. And because there's no relationship with anybody in the group, um, I know a couple of people who are members, but I know who they are, but do they know me? Do I have a relationship with them? No. And they're not really encouraging that type of thing. It used to be back in the day, the the International Fancy Guppy Association had they had a chat board that was actually an active chat board. And I don't know why they stopped it, but people would get in and talk about guppies, all that sort of stuff. And I think the biggest pain is making sure somebody knows what the hell they're doing. Is a part of the discussion on there to fix bad information. That's probably why they did it, is that they didn't have somebody scheduled. And I don't know why you need to keep it up 24/7. I would think that especially in today's thing. Yeah, I've been an IFGA member the last few years. Lots of great information on their website. It's the closest club for me is the Gateway Club in St. Louis, but they really don't do meetings. So I have reached out to them saying, hey, when you do a meeting, I'll drive up. It's about a 5-hour drive from where I am, but I can go do it. Bolo would come with me, and I'd put him in daycare while I was up there. But it has to be like on a Saturday or Sunday. I can't do it on a weeknight because I would be getting back at the time I'd have to go into work, and that would make me toast. So I appreciate the idea, but it's just learning, the different things from these different groups, and that's nice. You're able to download all that information. But it's you join a club, so you have interaction with other people in that club who have the different things. Like I do, for you guys who are here, well, some of you may keep guppies, some of you may not. Some of you may be a little more serious than I am at the guppy keeping. I'm not that serious. I'm not that serious whatsoever about my guppy keeping. So I am serious, but I'm not as serious as some of these guys are. That I've seen discussions about what they do and that type of thing. Some of these people are way more serious than I am. Doesn't mean they're bad people. It's just it's just sort of what they do and what's going on with them. It's let's see here. I'm going to the fish tubers notifications. Just see if we can get more folks in here to participate. And we'll go as long as we want to go today. Okay, so Bolo's here. Now he's crying at my feet. This is how they... I don't know where Doug Gray is. He may not be looking at his computer. He may be watching Mystery Science 3000. So I haven't texted him. If someone wants to text him, that'd be good. What, Bolo? Oh, excuse me. I have to get another treat for him. This is how spoiled this dog is. He's going to sit and bark because he does not have to go to the bathroom. He doesn't have to... he just wants to eat. And he has bad teeth because he's old. And I can't have the bad teeth removed because, well, he's old. And he has a heart condition, so... so there we go. All right. Hey, Big J's Fish Keeper, welcome. How you doing? Thank you guys for being here. And thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Helps the channel. Yeah, the process. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm home from work, Joseph. You just get home as well. I swear to you that other than Doug Gray, I don't know if I know anybody else. I've purchased fish from a couple other IFGA breeders, but I don't have a relationship with them other than I purchase fish from them. That's it. And I think that a lot of times the joys of being a member of a club is that you build up a membership. I'm a member of the Northwest Arkansas Aquarium Society. Let me tell you what, I have a relationship with those people. They're great. And you're home at work for better or worse. Excellent. Yeah, I'm done with work today. I had it's kind of a crazy day. I had to actually wear a suit this morning, and because they were taking pictures, they had to do updated pictures, so I had to look, legitimate. So I wore a suit, and then when I came home for lunch at 9:30 this morning, I got rid of the suit. I changed to a polo shirt. And I went back to work after walking Bolo and after enjoying my lunch. I had here was my lunch today. I had porkless pockets. Porkless pockets. Yeah, it's vegan. And it's actually pretty good. It's made by Gardein. I really like it. It's a little expensive, but they're good. You nuke them up in a few minutes, you're in business. All right, Bolo's being fed. He's like looking around. He's looking around. I'm having to tap him on the shoulder. So it's the deal is about working at home. By the way, I would really love to do it. Maybe one day I will. Well, I'll do it because I'm going to do the fish stuff into my retirement, 20 years from now when I retire. So, that's a long time. So, but I sort of look forward to the idea of just getting up. This particular pooch, who's going to be 13 years old, 13 years old in 3 weeks. He'll be a geezer. Okay, I see what's bugging him. Bolo has noticed a fly. I have not seen it. I have no idea where it is. But I'm watching him look around. He's looking around this place. He saw one. So that's sort of the excitement there. But the idea here is working at home would be great. The deal is with Bolo is that when he wants to be, he wants your full attention. And where a lot of dogs, you don't have to give them the full attention. They'll just go to their place and go from there. He'll disappear for 3-4 hours at a time. Then, he's in your lap, up and down, up and down, up and down. First thing in the morning, he's pretty good. When I get up first thing in the morning or on the weekend when I'm home, he's in my lap. He's pretty doggone happy. So, Chris John, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Anybody who's here who's not a sub, please do. Please join the club. Ring that notification bell. I need to do more videos, but it's going to be really when I get into the new fish room. You guys have seen what I have right now. Vinny the Mooch, what's up? What is up? Yeah, so it's like, what else is going on? I don't know. We've been just, it's been good and busy at work, which is wonderful. But I'm still trying to figure out, try to get stuff in place. I can't wait for the weekend. I am just fried. You guys fried this week? I am just absolutely fried. And I've got to work up because I do some freelance work, and I haven't worked on my Fiverr for a while. Fiverr. I haven't worked on that for a while. I really need to. Chevy Fish, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Great having you here. So I've got to sort of get that stuff going on. But speaking of the fish thing, I, by the way, purchased perhaps one of the greatest URLs in the history of fishdom. And I don't know if I should tell you yet, but it's coming. I've got to build the website. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll announce it afterwards. But it's all-star great. So I got that a couple of weeks ago. I just haven't put up the website yet. So I'll get that up and running. I swear to you, I have stuff I can do 24/7. 24/7. Okay, here it is. If you want to know the name of my website, I have mobbguppy.com, but I have another one. And I'm trying to figure out if I just send it over to mobbguppy.com. I haven't figured it out yet, but it's Guppy Pimp. Guppy PIMP.com. That cool? What do you think of guppypimp.com? One of my buddies who doesn't keep fish, but is fascinated that about how I deal with my fish and all that sort of stuff. He came up with that idea. He just called me out of the blue. He goes, "Look at that," and I did. David Samsel, how are you doing? Great having you here. 11 here. 7 thumbs up. Thanks, gang. I appreciate it. And you have another sip of my delicious and nutritious nutritious sparkling ice. Mmm. It's good. I'm gonna make trying to figure out what I'm gonna make for dinner. I'll figure that out here in a few minutes, and once we're done. Once we're done, I'll feed the fish their first afternoon feeding. Then they get brine shrimp at about 4:30. So it's all good. So I'll do a little teeny feeding. And then, an hour and a half later, they'll get a huge feeding of the baby brine shrimp. Doug Gray put up a video today with his shrimp roast beef sandwiches. You see, there you go. Yeah, I think it's going to be vegan chicken fingers and brown rice. Sounds good. Lurk away. I'm pro lurking. Yeah, thank you, Ambus. Yeah. So that's sort of so I'll build those websites here in the next few weeks. I have nothing going on. It's Hat Trick Farm, what's up? Here I am at home. I leave to go to work, I go to the grocery store, I come home, there's really nothing social to do. I'm in a new town. So I just go and do what I have to do. Just do what I have to do. So it's just it's just gotten a lot of junk done around the house, which is great. I want to get to the point where I can do a complete setup of the inside of my house, but I'm not there yet. I still have like boxes and junk. So as soon as I have it right, we'll be in business. Still be, do a little tour. It's not like anyone's coming in here. I have a front door that needs to get painted. I bought a house with, sort of an off aqua front door. The house is brick, with not really a forest green, but sort of like a darker green, medium to dark green. Everywhere else around on the trim and on the the siding. So I think I'm gonna paint it that color. So I have to go get like those color chart things and go out and try to match it. So I've got to go and get that done. My sister, who likes to decorate and do junk like that, she thinks I should paint all the brick white and do a black door. But then I'd have to do the black garage door, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Alice, what's up? How's Norway? How is Norway? My homeland, where some of my people came from. You have a dark green front door? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and do this matching. It's the sort of the light aqua. Just not my deal. Some people love it. I don't. And and it's about me. Yeah, it's been hot here too. It's Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 88 degrees Fahrenheit.
88 degrees here.
Expect a low of 69 degrees.
Getting down to 69. Goth Minister. No, I have not. I've not listened to Goth Minister. But I bet they're good. I bet they're happening a little Norwegian group. Where's Volbeat from? Are they Danish? I think they're Danish. I like them. You know, it's sort of like dad rock. And for whatever reason, all the Scandinavian bands usually have really good harmonies. They really do. By the way, if you've noticed, Bolo disappeared. The USA is fine, Alice. It's if you're not in Portland, Chicago, Baltimore, New York, or Seattle, everything's fine. We're not all dropping dead from COVID-19. It's gonna be fine. It's a virus, very difficult to stop. And, you know, I think that's sort of the deal. Sort of the deal all the way around. So that's something to keep in place. Yeah, I'll tell you is that you know, it's been this year's been really interesting, but again, it's just like it's like 4 or 5 places. Everything else, every place else is relatively normal. And the COVID thing, it's it's gonna be fine. Yeah, Bolo went back to he's back in the master bedroom where he usually is in a ball in a corner. I have a chair in the corner, plastic chair, and he's in there, he's underneath it. He is sleeping away, snoozing. So that's what goes on there. So we'll go and go from that. I guess the other thing is that I want to go in when I get the new fish room. No, he's not dead then. No, not yet. Not far away. He's 13. So Tracy Años. Hey, thanks, Select Pet. Glad to have you here. It's the whole process of getting the fish up, getting this new room. I need to get a bigger fish. I have to do some sort of cichlid. I've been going back and forth. I've been sort of looking and to go back to the Jack Dempsey's. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I've thought of an Oscar, thought of the Texas cichlid. So we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. So it's essentially I'm going to put the 10s and 20 highs all around the outside of the bedroom. In the middle of the bedroom, I'll do a couple of 65-gallon tanks, and then I'll do that type of thing. Yeah, Alice, we do have the election coming. Yeah, it'll be fine. We're 80 days away. And then we'll find out if we get more of the same or something different, which will be more of the same. So so we'll find out what's going on from there. Now, I have a question, Alice. Are schools reopening in Norway? or have they reopened? Schools reopened in Norway. I think that a lot of countries, the schools are reopening and going. The place that's having the big spike in COVID-19 cases is Germany, Deutschland. They opened a long time ago. Now, are the schools, Alice, are they doing full, all the kids in class? Are they doing virtual learning? Are they doing like a split bit of learning? How are they doing it? I'm curious. No, there's not a basement under my fish room. It is. I'm on a cement slab, so I don't have to worry about too much weight. Oh, everything back to normal? Okay. No big problems in Norway schools? Yeah, very good. Yeah, that's what I had read, but I wasn't sure. I figured, well, I'm got a Norwegian here, might as well ask her. And go from there. Yeah, schools open up here in my area uh, a week from Monday on August 24th. In the United States, Alice, schools are usually off during the summer, and it's a tradition going back to when we were a more agrarian society where every family did some farming, or a lot of families did farming. And it was because the kids were needed to do the labor on the farms. And so it used to be you'd get off right after Memorial Day, which is the last Monday in May, and you return to school uh, the Tuesday after Labor Day, which is the first Monday in September. That's changed over time, where usually the kids get out in early June, and then they're back sometime in August. So there you go. That's how generally how they have done it here. There have been looks at how people have considered what has happened in different countries. Europe. Some of the countries in Asia have year-round schools, etc. You should get a fish farm. Everyone should. Schools are starting again now after summer vacation. It's about 15th to 25th of August. Okay, makes sense to me. And get those kiddos off to school. Lisa Perez, yes, I did. I had a great day at work. How's your day going? It's yeah, the whole process of whole process of this is pretty cool. Doing some water changes. Yeah, I need to do that. Maybe I'll do some of that today. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to be here just for a few more minutes because I've got to do a report for tomorrow. And my work never ends. So I've got to do a report. It's not that long. It's like 3, 4 pages long. but I've got to go and get that done here in a few minutes so I can be ready to hit the office tomorrow morning at 4 a.m. or 5. I get there at 5. I'm up, right before 4 a.m. So I can hit the ground running, because you hate arriving first thing in the morning and they want that report by 7, and you haven't started it yet. So I just get home and I bang it out. Yeah, I've been reading about that, Alice, that there's another wave of corona. It's been really hitting Germany, Deutschland, Alemania. Tomorrow's your water change day. Here's how I generally do it. I generally go and do all the 10s at once. Then I do the big tanks. I did the big tanks the other day, so I've got to go and get that done. Yeah, so it's all good. All right, gang, I got to get this report done. Thank you very much. We've been here for 41 minutes. I really appreciate having you all here. Thanks, Alice, for giving us all that stuff about what's happening in Norway. I really appreciate it. That was great to learn. You guys have a great day. And yeah, COVID needs to go away. If I don't have to say COVID again anytime in my life, I would be very happy. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks.